Ever since I graduated high school many years ago, I've been looking for more ways to make money directly from my music. There are an infinite amount of ways to make money from your music. You just have to be willing to do them. Beverly Hills, getting ready to do a job for B. Slade. Thought I would take you guys along with me and show you one of the many ways that I make money as a musician indirectly. We got glow, got glow, yeah, yeah. So we pretty much know that every aspiring musician out there wants to make millions of dollars directly from people just streaming their music. But unless you're consistently getting millions and millions of streams, you're going to need to diversify. And by that, I mean introduce a new way for you to make money from this thing that you love so much. And these days, the most obvious way, aka my job, is by content. Getting into content creation as a musician is one thing, but following that up with your next step of monetization is what I think people should be focusing on, because they kind of stop at the creation of a social profile. Making content doesn't have to be hard, especially with the introduction of TikTok and Reels and low effort stuff, but it's one of the easiest and most beneficial ways to do it, because you can grow your audience, your artist awareness, so people know more about you and they know that you exist. And it's also a really great way to generate passive income. With content creation, passive income is going to take you a little bit longer to generate because you have to build that audience. But in the case of people who don't feel like waiting for monetization on YouTube, in this case, I would tell people to turn to their Koji profiles, because it is here where you can use an app called Locked Video to sell different types of videos to your growing audience, whether that be a course or a music video of your original stuff. Once you upload that locked video, you can choose how much you want to charge for this video, or you can choose to collect emails to add to an email list for further marketing and promotion further down the line. So whether you're teaching somebody how to make music or showing somebody some behind the scenes stuff of your own original music, you can use any of the embed apps that Koji has to further share the video content that you've created. So way number 2 is going to be your products and services, things that you know how to do, problems that you know how to solve, products that you can sell, that you know how to make, or that you've created yourself. We'll look for sell a service. So what do you know and how can you sell it to somebody else? Well, I know how to sing, so I want to sell my feature, my voice. So I'm going to click add service, service title, and we'll put vocal feature. So for that service, I would charge $1,500. Let's go ahead and enter that in. And here is my store. So it looks pretty cool. Not hard to set up at all. For the producers out there, I got you, because I know you're gonna wanna sell your beats, and probably not on BeatStars where you're competing with a whole bunch of other people. And personally, what I would use to sell my beats, it's something called Digital Files Storefront. It allows you to add any digital file that you can think of. So actually, I'm gonna upload my vocal pack here. This is one that I sell on my website, but for those of you who wanna get it at a cheaper, discounted price, you can get my vocal pack on my Koji profile right now. Okay, legend, but what if I don't want to sell anything? What if I don't want to be a salesman? I don't have any vocal patches. I'm not a producer. I totally understand. And there are apps out there specifically for you as well. Way number 3 for musicians to make money from their music is going to be from one of the most old school ways that musicians make money, and that is by having a tip jar. But it's not just any tip jar. This is Tip Jar Plus. Tip Jar Plus is basically an application that allows people to donate directly to you without having to buy something. They just want to give you their money, because those people do exist. I'll put free beat of the month. If people choose to tip $1 or whatever, they're going to get a free beat for that month. So something that you might want to take advantage of. Companies are either going to start searching for you, or you can start searching for companies that you want to work with. What you can do is direct people to your Koji profile to an app called Collabster. And this one allows you to sell sponsored content to brands. This is why content was number 1, because content branches off into all these other ways that you make money. And I would set up this page to look something kind of like what we have here. The whole thing is you add it to your Koji profile so that when people do come and check out your profiles, your Instagram, your YouTube, because these brands do that. They check out your socials. They'll be able to check your link in bio and then check out your Collabster and see what kind of pricing that you offer. I saved way number 5 for last because we're just getting out of a pandemic. So way number 5 to make money. And this is a way that I definitely need to work on. And that's by having events and experiences. A few weeks ago, B. Slade asked if I could come film this performance for him. His first show in LA in a while, and so I figured this was a good opportunity to show you how an actual industry artist makes money performing. It's more important now than ever to have a physical presence, performances, or experiences. The reason being because anybody can get your music for free on streaming websites, but for an experience, people are more inclined to show up because when are they going to see you again? And that's the key. Events could be anything from tour dates, performances that you have coming up, things that require you to physically be there, because this, I feel, is the bridge that a lot of creators never cross in this day and age, and I'm one of them.
B. Slade.
Now, what type of experience you should have, whether that's a listening party or an album release, is entirely up to you. But every now and then you should be tangible to your audience, and there are ways you can include this in your Koji profile. Whether it's a live performance, a listening party, or a meet and greet, you can include these tour dates in your profile. What if I have an album that I want to drop or a single that I want to release and I want to make it a big event, a big experience, a big listening party? In that case, we can come to Koji and we can type in listening party. And so what this is, basically, it gives fans access to an exclusive listening event that only plays one time and then they can never play it again after that. So it's a great way to kind of drive some mystery, some hype, word of mouth, and promotion behind your release. Oh, and this is a great way to promote your own YouTube channel because you can go with YouTube link. So now they're gonna be able to unlock exclusive audio from you by watching a video that you posted on your YouTube. The main benefit of this being that you accrue more watch time on your YouTube video, which in turn helps you get monetized faster. And of course, that means more money in your pockets. Open up your Koji profile. I'll leave a link down in the description for you to do that. It's totally free. You don't have to pay anything. There's no commitment. And let me know down in the comments below which way you could personally see you earning income from your music. And with that, I'm out. Bye.